The winter of 2024-2025 has shattered records across the United States, marking one of the most intense and unpredictable cold seasons in recent memory. From the very first snowflakes that fell in early November, it became clear that this winter would be unlike any other. Meteorologists began sounding alarms as early forecasts hinted at a series of powerful storms, and soon, those predictions became reality. Icy winds swept across the nation, and for the first time in decades, unexpected snowfalls blanketed even the southern states, places more accustomed to mild winters than to blizzards and ice storms. Cities like Atlanta and Dallas, which rarely see significant snow, found themselves transformed into winter wonderlands, but also faced with challenges they were unprepared for. An Arctic blast, fueled by a disrupted polar vortex, plunged much of the country into a relentless deep freeze. Temperatures in many regions dropped 15 to 20 degrees below average, with some areas experiencing their coldest days in over half a century. People bundled up in layers, bracing themselves against the biting wind as thermometers dipped to record lows. The cold snap began in late November and persisted well into the new year, bringing sub-zero temperatures and relentless heavy snow to the Midwest, Northeast, and even the South. Blizzard-like conditions swept through cities and rural areas alike, disrupting daily life and testing the limits of local infrastructure. Schools across multiple states were forced to close for days or even weeks, as snow-covered playgrounds and icy roads made travel impossible. Highways became impassable, with stranded cars lining the shoulders, and airports saw thousands of flights canceled, leaving travelers stranded and families separated during the holidays. Many communities found themselves unprepared for the severity and duration of the storms. In the face of these challenges, people came together to dig out driveways, check on neighbors, and support emergency services working around the clock. Families huddled indoors, relying on generators and makeshift heating solutions when power outages struck. Emergency responders braved treacherous conditions to deliver aid and keep essential services running. This essay explores not only the impact of these historic storms, but also the science behind the extreme weather patterns that caused them. We'll look at how communities adapted, the importance of emergency preparedness, and the lessons learned about resilience and adaptability in the face of nature's fury. Snowplows worked tirelessly to clear streets, while families and businesses stocked up on supplies, determined to weather the storms together. The winter of 2024-2025 has underscored the urgent need for preparedness and adaptability as extreme weather events become more common. Community centers opened their doors to those in need, neighbors helped each other shovel snow and share resources, and local news outlets provided vital updates. Let's take a closer look at how different regions have been affected, the science behind these extraordinary storms, and the inspiring stories of resilience that have emerged from communities across the country. The Northeast, no stranger to winter, has faced some of the most challenging weather conditions in recent memory. This season, relentless storms tested even the most seasoned residents, bringing with them a mix of beauty and hardship. Cities like Boston and New York saw record snowfall, with Erie, Pennsylvania, buried under more than 3 feet in a single storm. Snowplows worked around the clock to keep major streets clear, but the sheer volume of snow made it a daunting task. Icy conditions made travel treacherous, straining city infrastructure and public transportation. Commuters faced long delays, and many found themselves stranded as buses and trains struggled to navigate the snowy streets. Rural areas in upstate New York and New England were hit with power outages and road closures, isolating communities for days. Emergency crews worked tirelessly to restore power and clear roads, often braving dangerous conditions themselves. In the face of adversity, neighbors banded together to clear snow and share resources. Communities showed incredible resilience, with people helping each other dig out cars and clear sidewalks. These storms highlighted the importance of preparedness and the strength of community spirit. Families gathered emergency supplies, and community centers opened their doors to provide warmth and aid to those in need. Through hardship, the Northeast's resilience and cooperation have shone brighter than ever. As the storms cleared, the sun rose over snow-covered towns, and the community emerged stronger, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. This winter, the Midwest endured one of its harshest and most relentless cold seasons in recent memory, with snow and ice transforming daily life across the region. As temperatures plummeted, entire cities seemed to slow down, and the familiar hum of urban life was muffled by thick blankets of snow and howling winds. States like Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois faced not only sub-zero temperatures, but also a barrage of snowstorms that made travel treacherous and daily routines nearly impossible. Residents woke up to find their cars buried, sidewalks hidden, and roads transformed into icy obstacle courses. In Bismarck, North Dakota, the mercury dropped to a bone-chilling -1 degree Fahrenheit, while Chicago experienced its first November winter storm warning in 7 years, a stark reminder of nature's power and unpredictability. Snowplows worked around the clock, often struggling to keep up with the relentless accumulation. In rural areas, the challenges were even greater, as farmers fought to protect their livestock and crops from the bitter cold and deep drifts. Many farmers turned to snowmobiles to deliver feed and supplies, navigating through fields blanketed in white, determined to keep their animals safe and their operations running despite the harsh conditions. In towns and neighborhoods, the spirit of community shone brightly. Neighbors bundled up and braved the cold to help each other clear driveways, dig out cars, and make sure sidewalks were safe for everyone. Volunteers and families checked in on elderly residents and those living alone, ensuring that no one was left isolated or without help during the worst of the storm. Schools and community centers opened their doors as warming shelters, providing a safe haven for those without heat or shelter, and offering hot meals, blankets, and a sense of comfort in the midst of the cold. The Midwest's response to the brutal winter showcased not only resourcefulness but also a deep-rooted sense of togetherness. People shared resources, offered rides, and looked out for one another, turning adversity into an opportunity for unity. In the face of adversity, Midwesterners proved their resilience once again, standing strong against the elements and reminding us all of the power of community and determination in even the coldest of times. The South was stunned by a rare blizzard in January 2025, with states like Louisiana and Texas blanketed in snow. Lake Charles, Louisiana, saw its first-ever blizzard warning, and New Orleans' iconic streets were transformed by snow. Power outages and impassable roads left thousands struggling in a region unaccustomed to such conditions. Texas faced widespread disruptions, lacking the snow removal infrastructure of northern states. Despite the chaos, communities rallied, sharing resources and supporting one another. The blizzard was a wake-up call, reminding the South of the need for preparedness in an era of unpredictable weather. The extreme winter of 2024-2025 was driven by La Niña and a disrupted polar vortex. La Niña's cooler Pacific waters brought colder, snowier conditions to the northern U.S., while a weakened polar vortex pushed Arctic air south. These large-scale patterns, combined with Doxilio, low pressure, Schober Salm, Humanistishar denendar, Yamadidarnsu, Inentu, Ifastinaswarstia, Dostinperialberums, fueled snowstorms and blizzards nationwide. The Great Lakes amplified snowfall through lake effect events, especially in the Midwest and Northeast. Understanding these patterns is crucial for predicting and preparing for future storms. As climate shifts continue, accurate forecasting will be more important than ever. Weather forecasting is vital for managing extreme winter events. Meteorologists use satellite imagery, computer models, and real-time data to track Arctic air masses and storm systems. High-resolution models like NAM and HRR have improved predictions of snowstorm timing and intensity. Warnings and advisories are quickly shared through TV, radio, and social media, keeping the public informed. Advances in meteorology have saved lives and minimized disruption. Staying informed and heeding warnings is key to staying safe during harsh winter conditions. The winter storms wreaked havoc on travel, grounding flights in cities like Chicago, New York, and Atlanta. Snow, ice, and low visibility made driving dangerous, with major pileups and stranded motorists across the Midwest. Emergency services were stretched thin, responding to accidents and helping those in need. Despite the chaos, communities united. Volunteers shoveled driveways and warming shelters opened for those without heat. Snowplows and salt trucks worked around the clock to keep roads open. The storms revealed the resilience and resourcefulness of American communities. Cooperation and preparedness proved essential in weathering the winter's worst. Amid the chaos, stories of kindness and resilience emerged across the country. In Boston, neighbors cleared snow for the elderly. In Chicago, a bakery offered free hot meals to those without power. In New Orleans, residents improvised with makeshift sleds to deliver groceries. These acts of generosity fostered camaraderie and hope during adversity. The winter's personal stories remind us of the power of community and collective action. Even in the harshest conditions, people found ways to support one another. Staying safe during winter storms starts with preparation and awareness. Monitor local weather reports and heat advisories to plan your activities wisely. Insulate your home, check your heating system, and stock up on essentials like food, water, and medications. Keep an emergency kit with flashlights, batteries, and first aid supplies. If you must travel, equip your vehicle with winter tires and emergency gear, and avoid non-essential trips in hazardous conditions. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly or vulnerable, and offer help when you can. By working together and staying prepared, we can weather any storm and keep our communities safe.